The old house at the edge of Briar Creek had been abandoned for years. Kids joked that it talked at night. Most believed it was the wind. Most. Eli didn't. He had moved into the house with his father after the divorce. It was supposed to be a fresh start. But the very first night, as Eli lay awake in his room, he heard his father's voice call from the hallway. "Eli, come downstairs a minute." Sleepy and confused, he opened his door, only to see his father already asleep on the couch, snoring softly. Eli shut his door slowly. The next evening, as he sat doing homework, he heard it again. His father's voice, same tone, same cadence, but wrong somehow, stretched and slow, like someone copying a voice after hearing it once. "Eli, dinner." He walked to the kitchen. The room was empty. Eli backed up as a faint echo of breathing slithered through the dark pantry. He shut the kitchen door and didn't sleep that night. It continued. Sometimes it sounded like his father. Sometimes it sounded like his mother from before the divorce. Sometimes, even worse, it sounded like him. One night he heard his own voice whisper, right behind his ear, "Don't look." Another night, as he lay in bed staring at the ceiling, he heard two voices whispering outside his door. One was his father, the other, his father again, but warped, slow, dragging every syllable like it weighed a ton. A scraping sound moved down the hall, then knocking. Slow, precise. 3 times. Knock, knock, knock. A voice that sounded exactly like Eli's father spoke through the door. "Let me in, bud." Eli held his breath. He didn't move. A second voice, his real father this time, shouted from outside the house, fumbling with keys. "Eli! Eli, open the door!" The thing behind Eli's bedroom door laughed, low, wrong, croaking like it had no lungs. The next day, Eli begged his father to leave. His father didn't believe him, until he heard it too. Eli showered while his dad worked in the garage. Steam fogged the mirror. He shut the water off, listening to the quiet drip from the faucet. Then he heard humming. His father's humming, except the voice was coming from inside the bathroom. The steam cleared just enough to show a pale hand pressed against the inside of the shower curtain. Eli screamed. His father burst through the door, but the bathroom was empty, only water dripping, only silence. They packed that night, but as they carried boxes down the driveway in the dark, the mimic spoke from the attic window. "Don't forget me." This time it sounded like Eli, perfectly like Eli. Even his father froze. The mimic leaned out just enough to see the shape of its head, too tall, too thin, mouth stretched wider than a mouth should stretch. It waved. "See you soon," it whispered in the borrowed voice of Eli's mother. They left everything behind that night. The house stands empty again, black windows watching, waiting. But neighbors say as they pass it at dusk, they sometimes hear voices calling to them from behind the walls, and the voice always sounds familiar. Sometimes it sounds like a friend, sometimes a family member, sometimes it sounds exactly like you.